Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to another trading day. I don't reach here. Abimbola, you're welcome. Thank you for being the first. I told you to hit me up on WhatsApp. I think it was you are the one that I said to hit me up on WhatsApp, but I didn't hear from you. It is well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is our trading week going? Let me remind others I am live on YouTube. On YouTube. Good morning. Have you taken any trade today? Oh, sorry. Have you taken any trade since yesterday? Yeah, Ejiro Ogene. Ejiro Ogene, did you see the Euro JPY I told you? You know, in as much as we were in a bullish trend that yesterday, I told you that that bullish trend, I didn't trust it because it didn't break structure and the market continued to go down. Abimbola said, "Yes, I will. I want my gift to pile up." Awesome, awesome. Have you taken any trade for the week? I'm currently on AUD USD for a sell. Good morning, ROR Kai. I hope you saw the Euro USD continue to go down. Hope you saw the Euro USD continue to go down. I told you that Euro USD, I'm seeing it going to the downside. Hope you saw it. Uh, Hope you saw the trade. I changed my screen yesterday to black. Please, I was like, oh, I have a huge long trading career ahead of me. I can't be using a white screen that is affecting my eyesight because I was actually noticing that this is a little bit affecting my eyesight. I said, no, I have to change my screen to black so everything will be dark, please, because I cannot risk my eye for anything for now. So I have a huge trading career ahead of me. So I need to be very, very mindful what I do with my eyes. Like all this technology is very, very important. I know I'm used to the white background, but I know if I look at this long enough, I'll also be used to this black background. So pardon me if you can't see anything, but I think this is the best thing for me in terms of my eyesight. I need to protect my eyesight. So this is DXY. As you can see what is going on right now. The market is still bullish. Remember, we'll have FOMC meeting tomorrow by 8 o'clock Nigerian time. It's 8 p.m. Nigerian time, 8 o'clock in the evening. You can see that Euro USD continued to go down yesterday. In as much as I did the analysis, I saw that the trend was still bearish. It continued to go down that yesterday. There is no sign of bullishness. That was what I was trying to explain to Okai yesterday. He asked me. He was looking at Euro USD to be bullish. I'm not like what you look at is not wrong, like, or what you saw wasn't wrong because of the way it moved and broke structure. A lot of people think that you just come back and continue going up. That is actually what you actually learn in market structures and all of these things. But another thing you need to pay attention is momentum. So because I saw that momentum was still bearish, I wasn't interested to take the buy. That was why I didn't pay attention. Another trade I'm looking at right now, I'm currently in the trade is AUD USD. AUD USD for a sell. But AUD USD, I don't know. I don't know what his interest is. Like it has been crazy. Like you can see this messy price action right here. You can see this messy price action. But the trend is still bearish. That's the point. No matter what market is doing, one thing I ask myself, where is the trend? Where is the momentum? Momentum is still downward. So that is why I entered a sell, and I entered a sell at a very beautiful resistance, which is here. This is where I entered the sell, which makes sense for me to hold my trade to see what happens, because this is a crazy price action. Because of the bearish of this market, we could see a very sharp drop to the downside. Maybe we'll break it, or maybe we'll test this low and reverse up. Anyone that happens, let's see. All I need to do is just to keep on looking at price action to see how price action develop all the time. But I'm bearish on AUD USD and Euro USD until I see reasons to be long. There is no reason to be long right now. The only thing I'm seeing right now is bearishness based on the trend of the market. Looking at the weekly, the daily, and the 4 hours, I am seeing nothing but a bearish market. So I am paying attention to see what price has to offer. Then for Bitcoin, I'm bearish on Bitcoin. I don't really trade Bitcoin on a daily basis. USD JPY. USD JPY is at a messy price action right now, in as much as it is bullish, but I am not taking a single action on USD JPY until I see a clear structure before I take the buy. But right now, I'm not taking any action whatsoever. I'm not taking any action on USD JPY because the way the price action is, I don't really like it. So sorry about that. Don't really like it. I don't know if you have any question, you can drop it on my comment section. I will check it out. Okay, you are still on the sell position. Okay, Abdul Karim said I should get an eyeglass. I have an eyeglass here. I have one, medicated one for that matter. It has a blue block. This is I got it from the hospital. I have it here, but I hardly use it. That's a problem. That's a big problem because I'm used to looking at the child with naked eyes, but it is what it is. Okay, someone said to get the proper direction of market, where do we look? Okay, for you to know the direction of the market, you have to look at the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame will always show you the direction of the market. Because if you try to trade against direction of the market, you're gonna be burnt. Let me give you an example. So this is this trade. This is a USD JPY example. I'm giving you an example. This is USD JPY on the weekly time frame. It's obvious that this thing is going up, but for the past how many weeks we started going up? For the past 3 weeks, we've been going up with heavy momentum candle. And as you can see, um, we have not had any rejection. Like there has not been any retracement for that past 3 weeks. Like only last week we saw a Doge candle whereby that the market did not move up. It didn't go it didn't pass the previous high. Now this current week the market is currently going to the downside. Now the question is, are we going to have a retracement this current week? That has been a major question in my mind. Probably we can have a major correction. But let's see how it goes. If we're going to see a major correction this week, let's see how it goes. If we're going to see a major correction, so this is how I determine the direction of the market by going on the weekly. Sometimes I use a high Kanachi candle because high Kanachi candle is a very strong candle. You can see the last week and this week on the normal candlestick is showing me a sell sign. You understand? But I can actually candle is still showing me a bullish sign. Now that doesn't mean I should go immediately and buy. Now I need to go on a lower time frame, like 4 hours, to be able to ask myself where can price pull back to before I can pull my buy button. Like before I can hit my buy button, where can price pull back to? Now, where price can pull back to, it could be this area. Price can start going up from this area, or price can decide to pull back deeply and start going up from this area. All I need to be doing is to wait to see what price is doing as price get to those areas before I take my buy. Now, I wanted to take, when we had this bullish heavy movement, I was actually expecting a retracement, maybe for market to retrace to the downside before I take my buy. But guess what happened? Market retraced a little bit and continue going up. And I was okay. Since the market had created a new high, let it retrace to this low. And guess what happened? The market did not even retrace that low and it continued to go up. So the market can be very dynamic. It can actually give us, you can't really understand what it's about to do, but you just have to understand the overall trend and direction. It can actually help you to know what to do at every given time in trading the financial market. That is why I like to identify my directions before I take my trades. So let me show you AUD USD, why I'm on sell on AUD USD. So if you look at AUD USD on the normal candlesticks, as you can see, we are bearish. In as much as some might argue with me that this is a demand level, but you can see this demand level did not break any high above. It did not break any high above. So I won't take it as a strong demand level. I won't take it as a strong demand level. So you can see that although we had a reaction is not that we are changing direction, but the market has not pushed anyway. But if you go on the normal Aikanachi candlesticks, you can see that we are clearly bearish. So it makes sense for me to look for sell, for me to sell this market. So if you go on the 4 hours, where could I sell? It makes sense that the nearest resistance we can see is this one here. This is the resistance we can see here now. So that is why I'm taking this sell here at this resistance to see if it can continue to go to the downside. But if it didn't continue to go to the downside, I have my stop loss to protect me, but I'm on sell on USD, AUD USD for a sell. So that's the way I do my trading. Even if you check Euro USD is going down. Even DXY is actually showing a bullish sign. Let's see, and you can see DXY is still bullish. Because of the bullishness of DXY, we could see a reaction. Let's see what happens. Let's see what price has to offer us in the upcoming hours, maybe in the next 48 hours, or maybe in the New York session. Let's see what price has to offer. If you have any question or you want me to analyze any chart for you, drop it in the comment section. I'll go through it. Clement, good morning. Good morning, everyone. If you want me to analyze any pair for you, drop it in the comment section. Okai said you are still in the trade. Yeah, the trend is still bearish, but I didn't see a very clear entry signal. But since you have your own way of entering the market, you can go ahead. But you just have to understand the trend of the market. And if you understand the trend of the market, then you now ask yourself, where can I enter? Possibly. It's wrong to trade against the market. Let me show you an example of trading against the trend, because you won't know when trend would change because you're trading against the trend. You won't know. Let me show you this USD JPY, for example. For example, there are so many people that might be on this sell thinking that, okay, price was going to go to the downside before continuing to go up. Now, if you be on this sell and you're on this sell, maybe you didn't close your trade early, the market could just hit you out, hit it. Even on this sell, you can see what's going on. So it is important to always follow the trend. Whatever the trend is doing, whatever the market is doing, don't look at it, but always follow the trend and always be at the right side of the market. That is one of the things I focus on in my trading. Always follow the trend. It is very, very important to follow the trend. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section for me. NZDCHF. Okay. It's been a long time I trade this pair. Like, I've not even traded this pair for like ages now. NZDCHF. I don't know why you guys trade this weird PS. Though it can make money anyway, but in my opinion, it's a weird pair. Okay. All right. I have some lines. Let me draw some of my lines. Let me mark out the structures so I can be able to identify the trend and what is going on here on NZDCHF. Shit. Don't know why I'm having headache this morning. I don't know. I'm just having some slight headache. But after this live session, I think I will do some maybe push-ups or sit-ups, so I'll be fine. Okay, so looking at NZDCHF, right now I can see the short-term movement is bearish, whereby that we could be bearish up onto this place, and guess what? Reverse up here. But the short-term movement is bearish right now. So let's go on the daily to see what is going on the daily. On the daily, you can clearly see that the trend is the momentum is on the downside. So, the momentum is on the downside currently. Let's go on the 4 hours to see what's going on the 4 hours. On 4 hours, the same thing. The momentum is on the downside. The struck, but the way it is moving, honestly, I don't know why you people have interest in this kind of trades. Like I don't even like a pair that moves like this. Like this is crazy, in my opinion. But if I'm going to be looking for a sell here, that will be on top of this high because this was the last high that broke structure. This high broke this structure, and that was what will take out those lows. So I'm going to be looking for sell. If price gets here, I'm going to be looking for sell. But I'm not going to be trading this anyway. I don't trade this. But if by mistake I want to trade it, this is what I'm going to do: to wait for price to come up to that high, to that resistance before I take a sell. But because the momentum is going to the downside, it's going sideways. It's not a clear price action, but we're actually heading downward. I don't really like this price action, honestly. This is a messy price action. If you have any question, you can drop it on the comment section. I will go through your questions if you have any question at all. If you have any question at all, drop it in the comment section. Oh, I'm on AUD USD sell. If you have the guts, you can trade with me. But if you don't have the guts, you can go. But I'm on AUD USD sell. If you have the guts, you can trade with me. But the main pair I trade is Euro USD, AUD USD, and USD JPY. So these are the trade I focus on. I try to get the best out of it. I always want to focus on these pairs. I don't want to trade everything. No, I don't want to trade everything. It can actually distract me. So I just want to focus on a few pairs and make sure I perform best on those pairs. So I'm looking at let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. If you have any question, drop it on the comment section. I'm going to go through your question. Excellent morning, sir. Please analyze USD card. Thank you kindly. I think you are the one that came the other day to ask me about USD card, and I told you it was going up that day. And okay, my stop loss on AED USD. Okay, let me get my stop loss. I hardly put stop loss price. I'll just enter trade and I'll just be watching it. Well, I'll get a stop loss right now on this call. But let me go first on USD card. Okay, let me look out for the stop loss. The stop loss will not pass maybe 20-25 pips because where the price is right now, it makes so much sense to me, and that's why I'm taking this out. So let stop loss be like 22 pips, which is 0.66346. Yeah, for Euro US, AUD USD. Let's see what happens. Let's see. We don't know what will happen, but we just have to enter trade. USD card. USD card. Okay. USD card. Looking at the trend, we are bullish, but right now I don't think it makes sense for you to buy because we are having a short-term retracement right now. We're having a short-term retracement on USD card, of which that retracement could be heavy. I'm coming. Let me draw my lines. I would like to draw my lines to know my previous highs and previous lows. I like to know my previous highs and previous low. It helped me to know, okay, which high or low the market is targeting. So I'm just trying to draw my previous highs and previous lows. So looking at USD card on the weekly time frame, we're still bearish, but one thing you need to know is that it doesn't make sense for you to buy now. Yes, it doesn't make sense for you to buy now because while on the daily time frame you can see we are heavily moving to the downside. You can see price breaking some failing to break structure and is going to the downside. So on the 4 hours, where can we buy? But on the short term, it can be on the short term right now, it is bearish on the short term, but on the long term, it is bullish. So looking at USD card, I wouldn't like to even buy. That's the way I trade. I wouldn't like to even sell. Sorry, I would like to buy because the trend overall is bullish. So all I need to do is to wait to see price. There's a lot of demand here, but let's see what price will do. I want to see what price will do at this low, this first one here. Another one is this one here. Let's see what price will do at these two areas before we can clearly maybe say that, okay, we're going to be bullish or you're turning bullish, or maybe price will continue to go to the downside. But I want to wait for price on these two levels to see what price will do, because right now we are in a short-term bearish movement. Yeah, we're in a short-term bearish movement. You're in a short-term bearish movement. What is your thought on trading with a bot? Trading with a bot, I had a very bad experience trading with a bot in 2022. It was an experience that I will never forget in my life. Immediately I just saw a question, I just remembered it immediately. I don't think I'll ever forget that experience. I lost about $110,000. Like, it was crazy. I saw a bot a friend of mine was using for years, and I saw that the friend of mine took $10,000 to $1 million with that bot, and it took him for like, I think, a couple of years. Then I was like, okay, if this bot has been working because I know this guy, it's not that he's a network marketing bot. I decided to buy the bot from him directly. Then I connected 100,000 because I was like, okay, let me not leave my money in cryptocurrency. Let me put it there. I don't want anything to happen to it. Like, let me just make, even if it's 5% every month. Guess what happens, guys? On the 7th of June, 2020, on the 14th of June, sorry, on the 14th of June, 2022, I lost $110,000. It was crazy. I will never forget that experience. So my opinion in trading bots is it is risky, though there are some good bots. I've also seen a good bot recently, but because of my previous experience, I've not decided to try it out. There are good bot that works, but any bot that you need to run away from is a bot that has martingale. There's something called martingale. Some bots, what they do is that martingale is a system whereby that if you are in a loss in a particular trade, if the bot wants to open another trade, it will enter the trade with a higher lot size. Now, if you have such kind of martingale bot, the chances of you making money is very slim because it's going to blow your account. That was what happened to my bot because the market was going against me, and this bot was opening new trade against the direction of the market with higher lot sizes. It was crazy. Like, I was just watching this money and 110,000 disappeared in 2022. I was like, I didn't even know how I was feeling, but it was one of the most traumatic year of my life because that experience really affected me throughout 2022. I just have to forgive myself and get back to life in 2023 and thank God for where we are right now. But it was a huge experience. But I won't tell you not to try bots. I won't tell you not to. But you need to be mindful of what you are doing. You need to understand the risk behind trading with a robot. That is one thing I will share with you. I won't say you shouldn't try robot, but you just need to be mindful of what you are doing trading with a robot. So that is all I will say. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I am on buy for USD card. This is the second week now. Though I lost almost $80 on the pair, I'm still holding the trade. I said something that USD card is in a short-term bearish, but the overall longer-term picture is bullish. I told you that where it is now, I wouldn't like to buy. where it is right now, because the momentum of the market currently, this is the momentum of the market on high Kanachi. The momentum of the market currently is sell. So if you're on buy here, the question is this: can you be able to tell yourself, can I hold the loss from here to here before you start going up? You need to ask yourself that question. In as much as this is a bullish market, but we are in a short-term retracement. Yeah, that's what the market is doing now, short-term retracement move. So, but the next possible area to start looking for buy is this area here. This is the first one. Then this is the second one. That is just what I want you to understand. Don't say that, okay, that I say it's bullish and you leave it. Right now, we are in a short-term bearish. You can see the trend now on the high Kanachi on the 4 hours. The trend is going to the downside. So this is a short-term bearish movement. So you need to bear that in mind. Please. So you need to ask yourself, will you be able to hold those things? Please, sir, can you explain how to know the momentum on the high Kanachi candle? Okay, that will be another thing I will do. Maybe in next class, I will explain why high Kanachi candle is a moment, like why I like using high Kanachi candle. I will talk about it. I'm gonna create a slide on it so it can be self-explanatory, so that you can actually watch the video over and over again to get what I'm saying. I'm gonna create a slide on it for you to understand what is high Kanachi candle, why is it much better than ordinary candlesticks. So you need to, because a lot of market is meant to deceive you. That's the truth. It will always deceive you. And if it deceive you, you run away. So, and you can be able to identify strong support and resistance or demand or supply with high Kanachi candle. That's one thing about it. So any question, any question, any question? Any question for me, you can drop it in the comment section. Any question, you can drop it in the comment section. Okay, I'm just looking at DXY to see what is going on in DXY right now. The momentum is still bullish, but we're having some retracement right now. But let's see what market has to offer us. There's nothing to be afraid of. The worst that can happen is that we'll take a loss. And guess what? Loss does not kill. It doesn't kill at all. Yeah. All right. I think I need to leave you guys right now. I need to go and know what is happening in my head. Like I told you there, I'm having some headache. These lines beneath the wicks signify what, please? Okay, the line beneath the wick is for me to know structures. Like these are structure points where movement starts from. I like to map out those areas, major structure points where major moves start from. I like to map out those areas where major moves start from, because whenever price comes to those areas, that could be a reaction, either for market to reverse or for market to break. So I like to know those structure points. So that's just what it is. Okay, thank you so much, guys. See you tomorrow, same time. Come with your questions. Like someone have told me to talk about how to measure momentum. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to create a slide on it, or hopefully by next week we'll be treating that, because I don't want just to talk about it. I want to come up with a slide so you can understand every single thing. I also want to come up with some YouTube videos that that are some videos of people that explain how you can achieve very well. I also come up with those videos that can help you learn all these things, so you can understand how to measure momentum with how you can achieve can do. Thank you so much, and see you next time.